We welcome you to the investment opportunity with NextCoin algorithm cryptocurrency.
Name, NextCoin. Symbol, NTC. Platform, blockchain Ethereum. Platform, blockchain Ethereum.
Blockchain Ethereum.
The company will keep 40 million coins to stabilize the price of NextCoin in the market.
ICO Step 4, 1 million coins at $3.2. October 2018, launching of Binance Exchange Market, Coin Market Cap. Launching of Binance Exchange Market, Coin Market Cap.
The lending stage. Bronze. Investing from 100 to 499 US dollars. No interest, duration 180 days.
Goodbye and thank you for listening.
We wish you good luck in your next coin investment.
What's going on, guys? It's K-Dub here with another episode of Crypto Zombie, and that is exactly why the SEC does not like ICOs. Moving on, what's going on, guys? It's Friday. We made it. All right, so let's have a look at what is happening. We're seeing a lot of green across the board. Pretty good day in crypto. If we give it a quick refresh live, we're sitting at $221 billion, almost 222. Bitcoin dominance has pulled back about 1%. Bitcoin sitting around $6,671. And of course, if we have a look at the biggest gainers of the day, we have Eternal token having a completely natural and normal looking graph right now. I mean, look at this. It's literally just been going up in perfect steps. That's crazy. So I don't know. Check it out. Maybe there's something really great about this coin that I'm missing out on, but not too sure about that. Now, if we look at the other gainers of the day, we have Neo Gas up 35%. Electroneum still doing very well after that news. Golem, Populous, Theta Token, Ontology, Zcoin, Bytecoin, Komodo, Dragon Chain, and Decred. If we have a look at what's been going on, we see that we are approaching the end of the wedge. It's getting right there. It's crunch time. We'll see what's happening. Obviously, we have a lot of bullish predictions coming out of the market. Mike Novogratz says that we're going to have a massive move. He says if we can break the 6,800 mark, potentially we can go to 8,800, 9,000, and then potentially up to 10 by the end of the year. But he says that due to the fact that it may take some time, you have to have the announcement with all these institutions coming in. He says we might not see a big rally until the beginning of next year. But then again, if you ask Tom Lee from Fundstrat, he's saying a $1,900 Ethereum by the end of 2019. So he actually wrote a note to the clients of Fundstrat and he said, noting the overly negative sentiment on the Ethereum market right now, he thinks that things are going to spring back in the other direction. We did see Ethereum hit an all-time high of like 1,350. So it's possible. It's very possible. But, bullish predictions, take them with a grain of salt, right? Now, here's an interesting article. I'm not going to go into it. It's a little bit long, but basically this guy Kenny Lee goes on to explain that you don't actually need to diversify your crypto portfolio due to the fact that literally everything is pegged and controlled by Bitcoin. Now, right off the bat, I have to take a half and half stance on this. I do agree with the fact that in order for your coin to break even, right? Say Bitcoin takes a 5% hit and your coin stays even, then your coin takes a 5% hit. So your coin actually has to go up 10% in order to stay level with Bitcoin losing 5%. So I get it. But at the same time, we have seen some coins perform quite well in this bear market. Binance did very well in the beginning. We had Ontology go on a major bull run. In the beginning of the year, January, we had Icon, massive movement. Recently, we've seen Holochain do quite well. Obviously, you saw what happened with XRP, so I wouldn't agree with that 100%, but have a look at this article, see what he says. He goes into different graphs. He shows price correlation with Bitcoin, and you could see that for the most part, it does tend to move with the coin, but not all the time. So have a look at that. Tell me what you guys think. Personally, I still diversify. I don't hold everything in just one coin. I always hold some Bitcoin, but I hold altcoins as well because altcoins, even though they get hit harder, they also rebound faster, generally. That's just from my experience from the time I've been in the market. So let's talk about the wacky ASKfm ICO Stunt. Now, I don't know if you guys remembered this, but the last time that these guys were in the news, they pulled a publicity stunt where basically they asked a bunch of people to climb to the top of Mount Everest to find a Ledger Nano that was hidden with some tokens, right? The idea was literally to the moon that the top of Mount Everest was you know, the closest point to the moon. I don't know, according to them, right? But a Sherpa actually ended up going missing and ended up dying. Like, literally, the guy died.
The whole thing wasn't such a smooth climb, as AskFM's post mentioned that 2 of the climbers were stranded at above 7,000 meters with no reserve oxygen until they were rescued by air response on the second day. Well, lucky them. One Sherpa wasn't so lucky. He reportedly went missing at about 7,900 meters when the team was descending down the mountain, and he never made it down.
So it was really bad publicity, but they didn't learn their lesson. They're back. This time, they're encouraging people to go hunting for tokens in the Highlands of Scotland. So it says, bringing some literal context to the phrase airdrop, the Latvian social network launched a Ledger Nano-esque crypto wallet into the air with the help of Skyrora. And it says, although the USB stick was actually parachuted down and then buried by the team, the stunt has still attracted the attention of ICO new hounds. So according to AskFM, the coins stored on the Ledger Nano-S are worth $100,000. However, at this stage, the AskFM ICO hasn't actually started, so without being on any formal ICO register, the true value of the tokens can't be verified. It's basically them just telling you it's worth that much, right? But regardless, there's free tokens out there, and if somebody's willing to look, there you go. I mean, honestly, if I was a little closer, I don't know. Would I really go looking? I mean, it could be anywhere, you know? But yeah, there you go. Another publicity stunt. So moving on to some stuff that you'll probably hear. So Coinbase has recently come out with their Discover Cryptocurrency, almost like educational tab, right? So they have questions and answers in the portal that are inspired by customer research and vetted with people totally new to cryptocurrency, with the goal of helping anyone decide with confidence whether buying cryptocurrency is right for them. Oh, it's actually called Coinbase Learn. So this is it right here. This is it actually on the website. So like, I've never even looked at this. So start, like, what is Bitcoin? What are different cryptocurrencies? What makes it special? Staying safe, buying crypto. So this is pretty cool. I mean, you know, they're trying to get out there and help people to really understand what cryptos are. So that's like the new news coming out of Coinbase, basically. Now, here is an interesting thing. Now, this is the first time it's ever been done that I'm aware of. So, you know, I've spoken with SelfSell before. Very ambitious project. Well, check this out. So soccer or football, depending on where but if you're in the US, it's soccer. Superstar James Rodriguez's personal digital currency JR10 tokens have officially launched on the SelfDAX, a trading platform of blockchain company SelfSell, which, if you guys want, you can go. I've done an interview with them like months ago. So this not only means that more fans can possess JR10 tokens now, but also makes James as the first person in the world to realize the trading and circulation of a personal digital asset. It has once again made history and opened up a new era of personal value digitization. So there you go. You can now own parts of people on the blockchain. You can officially own a part of James Rodriguez. So yeah, crazy. People on the blockchain, and you can own percentages of them. Nuts. So let's talk about what's going on with NULS. So the mainnet version 1.1 will be released today. The new version, it might even be out by the time this video comes out. So this new version supports multi-account transfers, multi-account transactions, and functions to exchange small change. Mostly important, the smart contracts will also be launched on the mainnet. So the NULS smart contract are Turing complete, as expected, compatible with UTXO model, cool, implemented based on JVM, and have been in the NULS virtual machine modules. So the smart contract interpreter supports the programming languages of JVM seamlessly, and other mainstream languages will be supported successfully. Developers can customize NULS smart contracts using the most familiar languages. At the same time, the NULS smart contracts will operate in isolation to ensure security. So we'll have to see. I mean, is this incentive? Will people use this? Time will tell, right? But that's good news for NULS and NULS holders. We also have Kraken to list Cardano and QTUM.
It's about damn time. It's about damn time.
So Enigma now has secret nodes exploring staking, stakeholders, and the Enigma token. So if you want, you can scroll down here. There's obviously a lot. They go into what they're used for. It explains the stakeholders. It shows that the secret nodes are network participants that run a node in the Enigma network and ensure secret contracts are executed in a privacy-preserving manner. Now, I've looked into Enigma. I really like Enigma. I like what they're trying to do, you know, keeping it private, but still being able to verify that it happened. So really, really awesome. I always think of like, you know, a school teacher who wants to verify that they're getting paid but doesn't want to actually tell people their salary, stuff like that. But that's not really what this is about. This is particularly about the nodes. So if you guys are interested, definitely have a look at that as well. Also, we have Ontology partnering with AI giant SenseTime. So this is the world's highest valued AI startup based on Ontology's underlying public chain. SenseTime will provide various types of verification services to ensure the authenticity of user identity via identification documents, facial comparison, and other functions. These will provide support in computerization and deep learning research and application. So there you go. Ontology, pretty popular. I mean, recently a lot of people have been talking about it. A lot of people think that, you know, there's still that thing going on with Neo, like are the developers moving over? What's going on with DA? But, you know, you did have Captain Crypto for Altcoin Buzz. He went around, they put a video out the other day and he was asking a bunch of people at the Litecoin Summit what their top 3 cryptos were. And I would say like 85% of them, 90% of them said Ontology. So definitely keep an eye out for Ontology moving forward in the future. Now, hopping into some quick crypto news, we have major Indian crypto exchange ZebPay announced it has stopped all trading due to the country's banking ban. The official announcement was published Thursday. So this is interesting. It says, citing extremely difficult conditions it encountered attempting to process customer orders in the current environment, the exchange gave just several hours notice of the decision, which as of press time is already in effect. Difficult times over in India for sure when it comes to cryptos. However, on the other flip side, Austria is auctioning $1.3 billion worth of government bonds to be authenticated with the Ethereum blockchain.
Blockchain Ethereum.
So Finance Minister Hartwig Loger touted blockchain technology as an economic policy focus for Austria. In fact, its government is so enamored with distributed ledger that the FinTech Advisory Council was established to foster growth in the sector. So it's nice to see some countries being positive about this. Now, here's another story about a group of major players in the crypto and blockchain industry that have joined forces to pay DC lobbyists to ensure that US lawmakers pass legislation that is friendly to crypto and blockchain industry. Although, what does this mean? Like, it's not like, they're not like bribing them, right? I mean, I'm assuming they're not. Why would they post that? But the group of fintech firms that are joining forces will be paying the lobbyists partially in crypto, and this also includes Ripple as well. So currently, there is a divide within the U.S. government as to how to best regulate the cryptocurrency industry, with major issues surrounding the definition of different types of cryptocurrencies, which largely fall into the categories of security tokens, utility tokens, and commodities. So the new group is calling themselves the Securing America's Internet of Value Coalition, and will be the main force driving and funding friendly legislation coming out of DC. So recently, multiple U.S. courts have also issued various rulings that add to the confusion, most recently with the federal judge stating that virtual currencies should be ruled as commodities, which is one of the 3 above mentioned potential things they could be. So this ruling asserts that the issues surrounding cryptocurrency should be handled by the CFTC rather than the SEC, which is good news for the crypto industry. Is it good news? Could be. I don't know. This is good news, though. So Mongolia's largest mobile telecom operator has become the country's first licensed entity to issue its own digital currency. So Mobicom's financial arm, Mobi Finance, is now clear to issue the e-currency dubbed Candy to investors. So the executives have received formal permission as a ceremonial event at the Bank of Mongolia's headquarters Friday. So according to the plans for digital currency put forward by the central bank, regulation defines who will participate in digital currency systems and how process of getting permission, rights, and duties of customers and service providers is going to work. So it also is expected to support further development of fintech technology and payment systems. So this is a big thing. Like, they're actually giving them the green light, saying, go ahead, you know, have your own digital currency. So good news. I'm glad these countries are hopping on board. Now, we have had a bit of a situation. So the SEC and the CFTC are suing Marshall Islands-based security dealer for allegedly violating federal law through a Bitcoin-based security swap scheme. It filed charges against OnePool Limited, also known as One Broker, as well as its CEO, Patrick Brunner, for selling security-based swaps to U.S. and international investors without following proper discretionary investment thresholds. Notably, investors could only purchase these swaps with Bitcoin according to the claims. The SEC further claimed that One Broker was not registered as security swap based dealers. Yeah, I mean, honestly, whatever. Shame on you. You should not be doing what you're doing. finally, let's talk about AT&T. So it's designed to help automate business processes and also save costs. Furthermore, the suite can work with technologies from Microsoft and IBM. I just realized I just hopped into the article without even telling you what I'm talking about. AT&T announces customizable blockchain solutions for enterprises. Has anyone else out there had a long week, or is it just me? I gotta be real. This just feels like a very long week for me. I don't really know what it was. I guess there's just a lot of stuff been going on in the background, but not that you guys care. But if anyone else out there feel like they're having a long week, I'm right with you guys.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Yeah, long story short, enterprise customers of the company will get robust blockchain resources to work with, which can be applied across industries to create more efficient and productive processes. You know what it is, guys? I think it's the fact that, like, crypto never sleeps, and there's all these different like interviews and stuff that I do. You know, we do like the token tank, and we got to get guys on from like Australia, Singapore, Hong Kong, New Zealand, California, all over the place. You know, I'm in New York, so because of my time zone, I always end up doing these freaking interviews at like 11 o'clock at night. Sometimes I don't get to bed till like 2 in the morning, so
Get on with it.
it's just nuts. Just kind of giving you a little heads up on what's going on the back end over here. Now, here's something that really isn't crypto related, but I thought it was interesting. So the SEC is suing Elon Musk for allegedly misleading people with a tweet. So he had this tweet that came out here, and he said, "I'm considering taking Tesla private at $420, funding secured." Now, he did this a bit as a joke because, you know, his girlfriend at the time, or his girlfriend is Grimes. I don't know if he's dating her or not dating her. I don't know. But anyway, he thought 420 was a funny number. You know, smoking pot, all that kind of stuff. But the thing is that he didn't actually consult with any board members, employees, or anything outside of the advisory board. So they're saying this is serious, okay? This is what you go after insider traders and market manipulators on. So they're saying this is a serious allegation. And it turns out that the Wall Street Journal is reporting that even though they were preparing to file a settlement with Musk that was approved by the agency's commission on Thursday morning, apparently last minute, Elon Musk's lawyer made the decision they decided to fight the case rather than settling it. So after the call, the agency's lawyer reportedly rushed to craft the complaint that was filed Thursday afternoon. In a statement Thursday night, Tesla and its boards of directors said they were fully confident in Musk, his integrity, and his leadership. But the interesting thing is that the stock plummeted 11%. Why am I bringing this up? It has nothing to do with crypto. But it's funny how, like, you look at the way that like news moves crypto markets and the way that these small things can really affect just crypto. You're seeing 11% drops. I mean, look what happened when he was smoking weed on the show with Joe Rogan, or I guess some people say he didn't because he didn't inhale. But that's for another story. I just think it's really interesting how these, you know, situations can get blown out of proportion. I don't know. But that being said, guys, I want to say thank you for, coming back to the show. Obviously, I appreciate everybody that signed up for the newsletter yesterday. Obviously, our 2,000 free slots are up. However, you could still go below and put your email in for updates. And who knows, we might change our mind down the road. So right now, go down, drop in your email. You don't have to pay anything yet because we don't actually have the newsletter out yet, but when it is out, we'll email you right away and we'll let you know what's going on with that. And that being said, I want to say thank you so much to everyone who's been coming back to my channel, everyone who's been liking, subscribing, and commenting. You guys are freaking awesome. It's the weekend. I know I'm ready for the weekend. I don't know about you guys. So that being said, my name's K-Dub. This is Crypto Zombie. Until next time, stay crypto and peace out.